So we're gonna watch some videos of some tragic stories, some stories where somebody end up saving their lives because of self-defense laws, and we're gonna get to it. The first story we're gonna watch is this guy. He chilling. Mac gets to some chicks came out. He coming from the mall. He got his watch on. He got his jersey on. He got his clothes. You know, he got his bag in his hand. You know, he living his life, doing what he do. He's living his life, minding his own business. Probably working hard. Who knows? End of the day, just want to relax, get some numbers, go chill. Doing what men supposed to do. Mind their business, make money, and just live life. Then you got the Pookies coming to destroy everything because they are lazy and they've been raised by a whole bunch of single mothers that teach them they don't really have to do nothing. Just come here, baby. Everything gonna be okay. Let's get to the video.
A brazen daytime robbery attempt captured on security video. Look at this. It happened near Melrose Avenue and Vista Street. This is in the Fairfax area. Investigators say two men got out of their car and confronted the person in the blue shirt.
Look, they peeped them. They peeped them. And that's the thing that I always talk about. Them tinted cars. Anytime you have tinted cars fly past you or drive past you slow, always keep your eye on a tinted car. And they came out the car so comfortable too, like it's nothing.
Believing he was about to be robbed, that man pulled out a gun and fired. The would-be robbers went running and police captured them soon after. Now the LAPD is asking for help in finding the person with the blue shirt.
This next story we're gonna watch is these two girls that plotted to kill these two dudes. Rest in peace, but they was basically the S words. Just manipulating them and was just gonna use them, take their money, and then tell their real boyfriends they want them gone. And that's basically the end of the story right there. I don't even need to play the video. But let's get to it. I'm in the front, not that bad, nigga. See, fellas, that's how they get you. That makeup. It hides a lot of evil, man. A lot of evil in that makeup.
Of 2022, Ansreen Bakari had enough of the threats and attempted to turn the tables. She wanted to be in control of the situation. She threatened to go to the police and tell them about the blackmail scheme, but for whatever reason, she never ended up going to the authorities. However, a solution to the problem was about to emerge. You see, Saqib demanded that Ansreen cover up the money he spent on her during the relationship, roughly £3,000. And after that, he would leave her alone. His plan was to fly out to Pakistan. At first, Ansreen was reluctant to do so. After all, Saqib could collect the money, keep the images and videos, and then continue with the blackmail. Eventually though, she would agree. On the 8th of February 2022, 28-year-old Rekan Karwan reached out to...
This is 2022? Dang, I'm looking at it. I'm like, wow. I'm thinking this is like maybe... Oh, no, they did say TikTok, though. Damn. All right, let's go ahead.
Keep it saying. He was acting on behalf of the Bakaris when the topic of money entered the conversation. Mahek and Ansreen had known Rakan for a few years leading up to this point. He was also a content creator from Leicester who had collabed previously.
Yo, he looked like he wanted to start some trouble. Look at him. He looked like he wanted to start some trouble. Look at that big old watermelon head. He looked like he wanted to start some trouble. And they just getting seduced. They getting played like a violin. Can you kill somebody for me?
With the pair. It was clear that they had a well-established relationship because they approached him to ask him to speak with Saqib about the money. On the day in question, 2 phone calls were made, lasting roughly 10 minutes between Rekan and Sakib. Although it isn't clear what the contents of the conversation were, it's been suggested that it was about the £3,000. More specifically, Sakib needing to provide proof that he had spent this £3,000. On the following day, the 9th, Sakib was told that he'd have to meet Rekan in Leicester to retrieve the money from him. Sakib's sister overheard that conversation and spoke with him about it. She feared that he may be set up. Sakib had his heart set on the money though. He wanted to clear his head and use the funds to fly out to Pakistan. Taking his sister's advice, Sakib messaged Rekan and told him that the money needed to be sent to his bank over the next day or so. The money was never deposited. On the evening of the 10th, frustrated, Sakib messaged Mehek, threatening to turn up at Ansreen's home in Stoke to reveal all. Only 30 minutes after that message was sent, Mehek would tell Sakib that if he wanted the money, he would have to travel to Loughborough to collect it from her and her mother. Loughborough, for those of you who aren't aware, sits just outside of Leicester. Although Loughborough had been chosen originally, Leicester was the final meeting point. Sakib was more than happy to take the trip, but there was just one issue. He didn't drive. So he decided to ask friends to see if they could give him a lift from his home in Banbury, Oxfordshire to Leicester. One said he couldn't because he needed to get home and didn't have any house keys, so he'd be locked out. Another said he had to go to Middlesbrough the following day. Enters 22. The boys were seen entering the car park of the Tesco store in Hamilton, shown by the green arrow.
Getting driven to their faith. Look at that. Last moments of them alive. The last moments of them alive. Wow. See how your life can end so quick? Messing with females you're not supposed to be messing with. Messing with females your mother told you stay away from.
The red arrow hovers over a silver Audi TT. Present in the vehicle is none other than Mehek and Ansreen Bakari, Rekan Karwan and Mohammed Patel. The blue arrow hovers over a blue Seat Leon. Present in the vehicle are Race and Amir Jamal, both cousins, Natasha Akhtar, the owner of the blue Seat Leon, and Sanaf Gullah Mustafa. Let's break down how all involved are connected. Everyone in the blue Seat Leon, Race, Amir, Natasha and Sanaf, are all part of a friendship group that includes Rekan and Mohammed, who sit in the Audi TT. It should be noted though that Mohammed was one of the newer members of the group. He had known Race for a while, but had only started to socialise with the others in the few months leading up to this point. The connection between the Bakaris and this friendship group, as you know, is Rekan. But it wasn't just him. Race also knew them as well. It isn't entirely clear why the boys decided to flee from the car park, although Mohammed Patel would say that he and Rekan had been hiding in a nearby stairwell. Apparently after Sakib and Mohammed spotted them, he believed they got spooked and decided to flee. Sakib and Mohammed were now being pursued by Mehek's Audi TT and Natasha's Seat Leon.
Oh, so they went to the parking lot. They already plotting to murder them. So they went to the parking lot. Two dudes are hiding in some stairwell. The guys peeped the scene and they decided to leave. Smart. That's smart. They didn't go there like most people in this la 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 la. They went there and they looked around. They kept their senses open. But their senses still failed them. It's too late. Gotta be too late. There's a video about it.
However, the girls weren't driving. Instead, Rekan got behind the wheel of the Audi whilst Race drove the Seat. After fleeing from Tesco, the boys weren't too sure if they were being chased by at least the Seat. It had been quite close behind them, so they needed to double check.
Yo, I think people watch too much movies. And then they get the courage to say, you know what, we could do that. They don't know that there's cameras in the street watching them. These people are actually in their car that they pay registration on. They pay insurance on their car. Everybody knows they have this car. The insurance company, there's no secret. And you're plotting to murder somebody. You're following them through a street. First of all, you park in a business with cameras. Then you follow them through a street with cameras. Wow. This generation. Oh, I'm looking like, yo, what's that, a one-way or two-way? Wait a minute, you got a one-way and a two-way together on one street? Never seen it? What? Yo, where is this? This is the UK? Yo, they have a one-way and a two-way in the same street. There's no divider. It's weird. Anyway.
At some point during the pursuit, Mehek had called Saqib to tell him to stop and pull into a supermarket car park, but he refused. Once she realised he wasn't going to stop, the conversation got heated. Watch what I do to you. The call between Mehek and Saqib would end around here, Watermead Park. Again, we don't know in-depth details about their conversation, but it was clear Saqib thought his life was in danger. They're trying to block me in. They're trying to block me in. There's guys following me. They've got balaclavas on. They're trying to kill me. I'm going to die. I've gone past Ratcliffe College right now, and they're trying to kill me. They're trying to kill me. They're crashing into my car. They're hitting the car. They're hitting the back of the car really fast. They're trying to ram us off the road. Please, I'm begging you. Oh my god. Are extracts from a phone call made by Saqib to the Leicestershire police, right after he had spoken with Mehek. He called them in fear for his life. Those three words, oh my god, were followed by screaming and then a loud crashing noise. The pursuit lasted roughly 10 miles. Some of the vehicles had reached speeds of around 100 miles per hour. According to CCTV that hasn't been released to the public, it looked as if initially both
They was going 100 miles per hour, hitting his car? Whoa. Wow. What he should have did, he should have been maneuvering that car. Keep turning, and keep turning. Wow. So they didn't shoot them. They crashed the car and they end up dying in the car? I don't get it.
the Audi TT and Seat Leon were attempting to box Mohammed's car in order to bring it to a standstill. This tactic would fail after every attempt. With the plot to slow them down failing, both cars opted for a different method, one that would put the lives of Mohammed and Saqib at even more risk. They decided to ram the vehicle. Rekhan and Race had been on the phone to one another when they decided to switch up the tactics. Both were encouraging each other to continuously ram the car. When the cars passed this petrol station on the A46, Race rammed Mohammed for a final time. Not once, not twice, but 3 times in quick succession. During the first 2 rams, Mohammed's car had been hit from the back, but he still managed to keep control of the vehicle. However, when it was rammed for the 3rd time, it had been from the side towards the rear of the car. At 90 miles per hour, the blue Seat Leon would push Mohammed's Skoda down the A46 before it clipped the curb, which sent the car flying into the central reservation. The car would be split into 2. The engine would fly across the A46. Sadly, ladies and gentlemen,
ooh, they car split into 2. So fast the engine flew out the car. Wow.
Saqib and Mohammed would be dead upon impact.
Instant.
The A4...
On the right side,
Here you go. Here you go. She's going to try to use her beauty to manipulate the scene. A lot of girls are delusional how the world works because they never really had to face real world situations. Majority of them. So she think that she could get some dudes killed, come into the police station with her nails done, and her eyelashes sticking up, and just do a TikTok show. She think that she could just manipulate the police.
Leon, CS Leon, don't have the mud or anything, but it was blue, come straight down, no theme, nothing, normal, on the right hand side. We were always on the left hand side. This right hand side car is coming now, the Leon, the blue one, it's come straight next to me and come right in front of me. Not very close, I've always said to myself, I'm very good.
Not very close. I always said to myself, I'm a very good driver. I know that's what she's gonna say.
Driving, I consider that to drive 5 years.
What I say? She have no idea that these dudes was on the phone calling police at the same time. Y'all was chasing them down. She have no clue.
It's 45 years, and I said to myself, always keep a 2 to 3 second rule gap, always, when I said to myself, always done that. So this was not.
Look how good she is. And these are the same type of girls that you'll date, that you go out with. And they say, oh no, I never had no other man. I never had a whole bunch of men. I only had like 2 men in my life. And they'll tell you a whole story. And they'll tell you about how they can't pay their rent. They'll tell you about all type of sad stuff. This is them. And then you go, all right, babe. Yeah, yo, you with my girl? You move her in. You just like moving in the devil. Moving girls like this is like moving. You might as well go into the demon's lair and just say, hey, can I speak to the devil? The devil, you want to come stay with me? Yeah, I don't mind. I would like you as my girlfriend. It's the devil.
Not close. He was great. I was doing 60, I was 70, I think it was 70 on the dual carriage or 60. I was doing 50 straight away. Went back, went to 50 to 60, went back. This car didn't do anything to me. I didn't know, just a normal car going on the right to the left.
Lying. Look at her body language. This car didn't do anything to me. And she goes, you could tell. Look at that. Lying.
The silver car, I don't know which brand it was, model, it's come zooming down. I kept the second to 3 second rule gap, and then the blue Leon's in front, and I'm at the back. This silver car's come and cut into the middle, so we're basically all 3 cars very close. I braked, and I said to my mom, what is this car trying to do? And my mom saying, May, just keep your distance, everything's going to be okay.
That woman in the photo is her mother. I thought that was a friend. That's her mother she been doing TikToks with, and her mother that she plotted to murder some dudes with. Wow. Can't make this up.
It's okay, just say, record
This should be a movie.
people just record they know it's
In theaters in Pakistan.
all the way down. If there's any cameras, there's going to be cameras. They must know there's no cameras. So they go all the way down.
What she said about the cameras? We must know that there's no cameras? It's 2023, baby girl.
They come cut into my car. I kept my distance. I was great. I was actually got to that. It's 40 because there was no cars behind me. Going to 40. This car was not threatening me, but agitating the blue car. Agitating the blue. So the blue car went onto the right lane.
She's good, but at the same time, she sucks. She sucks at lying. She sucks at lying.
Which is the overtaking lane. And the silver car went into the right lane with the same car as the blue. So then the blue car went onto the left, and the silver car tripped into the left. And it was just harassing. Like the blue car was trying.
She just talking so much. She trying to make the story sound believable, but they don't even sound believable.
It's like trying to let you go. You can go now because I'm letting you go. But this silver car was not letting the blue car go. So I was thinking, okay, well, they're not agitating me. They're not trying to put me off my driving.
Yo, there are, look, 1, 2, 3. 3 police officers listening to her. She think that she could fool 3 officers getting the report from her verbally. Even if they didn't have any evidence, it sounds very low IQ-ish.
I'm going on my left lane. I'm further away from these cars. So, like,
This is how you know a liar is a liar. Throughout the whole story, she keep mentioning herself and separating herself out the story. Yeah, I'm far back here. Yeah, they was there. I was to the left. Oh yeah, we was here and the car flew past us. We. Everything she says, she's taking herself out of it. That's what liars do. Especially the ones that commit crimes that got long nails.
you're doing everything. I've gone past the on the right lane car. The blue car's in front always, the silver car's behind. I've gone past and I've gone further away from this car on the left side. And then the blue car has caught up with me on the right side. Not, I don't know who they are. I didn't even see the silver car as well. And the silver car, all I hear is like a, you can hear like a bang, but not a big bang. It was like a, you hit behind me basically. The silver car hit the blue car at the back like a touch, but you can tell the blue car has gone a bit faster. So I went to mom and I was, Mom, what is going on? What is wrong?
I ain't gonna lie, I like her accent though. Faster!
Are they, I don't know if they're drunk, what are they trying to do to this blue car in general? So Mama was me, like I said, leave it, you're not involved, you don't know what's going on.
Separating herself again. My mom said to leave it. You're not involved. Just leave it alone. So this whole time, you see, it's 2 of y'all in the car. You see something that's not right. You don't call police? Throughout this whole story, she separated herself so much. She has so much time to separate herself out the story. But she had no time to call police.
And you just go straight on and leave it. I just, okay, that's fine. This blue car's gone straight now, and this silver car's gone behind. And as soon as we're gonna, I said, Mom, as soon as you see a slip road, we're gonna go to a slip road. We've gone forward, and the silver car's hit the back of the blue car. The blue car, see that Leon's gone, completely gone. As soon as I've turned around, the silver car's gone. Out from the, I didn't see, all I see is the hit, and all I see is right, like a swerve. The silver car swerved to not my side, to the other side.
Taking herself out the story again. Not my side. She said the car hit, but it ain't going my side. The car went over there. It went over there somewhere. Come on, man.
Of the dual carriageway where the metal bits are basically.
Low IQ.
And I didn't see the car after that. I didn't see a bang. Apparently
I didn't see.
there was mentioned there was a tree. I didn't see no tree. I didn't see anything.
I didn't see.
Then I went straight on. I looked at my mom and I said, Mom, I was just in shock.
Mom, what should I do? This same type of chick oh, come on, I'm a good girl. I just want to be with you. The same type. It don't matter if this is a murder situation. They do the same thing in relationships. Murder. Manipulating you to buy something in the mall. Manipulating you to marry them. Manipulating you. She's manipulating police to try to get out of murder. Think about that. Just stop you S words out there. Just stop for a second and think about that.
She was made of slip roads.
And some would tell the truth, such as Mohammed Patel.
One of the occupants of the smaller factor, not the knowledge second you, by sacking.
Why they cover his face and don't cover her face? I think they cover his face because he told on the whole crew. That's why.
From there, I didn't really follow what the situation was. I was under more influence, so.
I recognise the older brand. I recognise that too. Do you know how to do around me and recognise the older too? Yeah.
All 8 would go on to be charged with the murders of Sakiba.
Yes.
Even though the likes of Mohammed Patel came forward to police to tell them exactly what had happened, in their eyes he was still present, meaning he played a role in the murders. Over the course of the police investigation, it revealed that after the car had collided with the tree, neither the Audi nor the Seat stopped and called for police. They instead turned their mobile devices off, drove further up the road to Nottingham Raceway karting, got out of the car to check what damage had been caused, and then came back down the A46 towards Leicester. They drove by.
She tells police she don't know who those guys are that rammed the car. But the whole time, she was with the guys before the incident because of the cell phone. And they tracked them after the incident. They came out to check the car. The girls are still with them.
By the car wreck without a care in the world. Once arriving in Leicester, both cars would travel to some place that sits within the Rushmead area of Leicester.
You hear that? Both cars. So she's telling police, me and my mom are driving down a highway and they see this tragic situation. But after the tragic situation, the car that you seen that did the violation that killed the 2 boys by bumping their bumper at 90 miles per hour, you then go with them after you tell police that you don't know what was going on. You and your mother was just trying to go home. And now you're caught together in a neighborhood.
They would all leave the vehicles
Low IQ.
out of Sutton Place onto Sutton Avenue, then onto Gypsy Lane, before making a right and turning onto Catherine Street.
What do you know? They're all together. They all know each other. There's a camera staring right at them. Low IQ. Oh, there go the big one. There go the big one, the one that snitched.
Mohammed Patel had broke off from the group at this point in the CCTV footage. He had headed back home to the Northfields area of Leicester. After the CCTV clip, Amir Rakan walked back down Gypsy Lane to Sutton Place, and it was here Amir Jamal split off from him, heading towards his home on Catherine.
They tracked every single movement they did together.
Street. He had taken a shortcut through an alleyway. According to testimony from some of those involved, they had parked the cars up in order to lay low from potential police in the area. In October of 2022, all 8 went on trial for the murders of Saqib Hussain and Mohammed Hashim. However, the trial collapsed midway through due to a jury irregularity. We'll never know what that was due to reporting restrictions handed down by the judge, but we do know it had nothing to do at all with the case or the people involved. With the trial collapsing, it meant then that all 8 were allowed to be released on bail. They were to be retried starting in May of 2023.
All 8 would take the stand during the trial. Some would give testimony that they were in their own world after smoking cannabis and didn't even pay attention to what was unfolding. Some said they believed that they were going for a late night drive.
Their excuse was they was high at the time and they didn't know what was going on. Going 90 miles per hour in a car hitting another car. Oh yeah. Oh, great defense. Yeah. Oh, y'all are geniuses. Oh, y'all should have been lawyers.
When out of nowhere, they found themselves in the middle of a chase. But it didn't matter what reason they gave, because the jury found all but one of them guilty for either the murder or manslaughter of the boys. It's to no surprise that Mohammed Patel was the only one found not guilty. After all, he came clean to police about what specifically had happened, and had told them about everyone's role in the incident. It wasn't just that though. You see, although Mohammed had been present, he had been at home prior to the meetup. Everyone else within the friendship group had been together earlier on that night, smoking at a shisha lounge. It's clear then that Rekhan and Race had got the heads up about what was about to go down, and in the jury's eyes, everyone apart from Mohammed must have had some sort of knowledge that something serious was about to take place.
Okay. Okay. Murder. Ooh, murder. Look at her. Can't use them eyelashes no more. You better retire those nails, girl. You're going away for a long time. Murder. Woo. I thought maybe manslaughter. And she already old. Manslaughter. It's another girl. She ain't that bad looking. She look evil as. She look evil. Manslaughter.
Maybe the book will attend.
September? Woo! Next month. They gonna be sentenced.
People thought that was just a car crash, a tragic accident. But unbeknownst to the loaders, in the minutes leading
Alright, we don't want to hear you. We don't know what you're talking about. So shiny nut butter head.